Nice.
Okay, synchronization go burr. Hi,
right.
YouTube. You can see us.
Woo!
Wow.
Yeah!
That's absolutely incredible, and I am astounded. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can probably tell we're gonna start recording our webcams hopefully from now on. So you get to see my glorious plankton shirt, and
Yeah.
you get to see Shayna in white place, and you get to see
Nice.
Matt down here with all his music stuff. So
Woo!
let's get into the actual podcast. Hi, hello, welcome to the View BotCast.
Woo!
It's
Yay!
and somehow we're not dead yet or anything. That's pretty cool. So today is gonna be a slightly chill episode actually. Nate isn't here today because thing, and we're just gonna chill, me, Matt, and our special guest who happens to go by Sophia the First, and we're just gonna vibe, be chill, answer some questions. Anything you'd like to say before we get into the questions?
No.
Cool. No, like crazy introduction, who you are, where you're from, that kind of normal introductory stuff.
I'm Sophia the First, and yeah.
Nice, good,
Yeah, I don't know what to say, but yeah.
It's the chill cast.
Yeah.
We don't need to do anything different. We're just vibing together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so now that you know our special guest, let's get into this week's questions. They're juicy. Y'all had 2 weeks this time to come up with questions because I was trapped in a hotel for a solid 2 days and felt exhausted afterwards. So, the first question of tonight is by Spartarticus. Sub or dub anime and why? I don't watch anime. I
Same.
can't answer that.
I don't
Same.
really either.
Wow.
So let's broaden that from
And we're
anime
like
to
half
just
the American population, but whatever.
Let's just expand that to like foreign films instead of just anime. So personally, I prefer sub. Just personally, I always have subtitles on when I watch things, so it's just easier for me to like, read instead of hear unsynchronized lips and stuff and weird language things.
I'm actually the opposite. Because subtitles are annoying. Because like you're watching, when you're watching a movie, you don't want to see like annoying text at the bottom like every 2 seconds every time someone's talking. So I'd rather they dub it instead.
Yeah, same, because if there's like captions or subtitles, then like I'll look at those and I won't watch it.
Yeah, the subtitles are really annoying.
I think I'm weird because I have the strange, uncanny ability to multitask and simultaneously watch it, read the subtitles, and somehow still be on my phone while I'm doing things.
Oh, I can't do that.
That's crazy.
I am a serious multitasker. Alright, next question. This one's by Lecherry.
Nice.
Have any of you heard of chiptune?
Of what?
I have.
I like it.
Chiptune is such a great genre. It's also known as 8-bit. It's like, like the pixely music stuff with like the cool, like the doot 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 kind of, I don't know, thing. Like, like Mario. Have you guys, let me ask you this. Have you two ever played Mario? Like the classic Mario game?
I am a Nintendo boy. I have played everything Mario. I liked Mario Party 10. I liked Mario Party the top
No, like the
100.
classic Mario.
And yes, I
Yes.
have
Like-
played the
like
classic
the
Mario.
NES like Mario.
Yeah, I got the NES Super Mario Brothers.
So yeah,
on
you know how
our
like the
Wii
music in back then was like, kind of like, had like a certain sound to it.
Oh.
That's basically, like it's not like smooth like modern sounding. It's like sort of more like rigid. So that's basically what chiptune is. Yeah.
It's epic. I listen to like some chiptune on Spotify sometimes, which I listen to like everything. So don't figure I would listen to chiptune. All right, next question. This one is by Duggish Dub. Opinions on Discord Nitro. Anything you guys have to say?
So
I don't have it. Is that the one you have to pay for?
Yeah, but So some of the features on Discord Nitro are kind of like, why isn't it just base Discord? Like, I know some of the stuff, like, you can have your own custom tag. Like, that makes sense to put it behind a paywall, because it's not, like, a huge deal if you don't have it. The other thing is that, I feel like servers shouldn't have to pay monthly or have someone pay monthly to get more slots for the emojis. I honestly feel like if maybe like put it behind like a one-time paywall, if anything, instead of a monthly subscription or yearly subscription.
Okay, so I can actually talk on that. You are confusing Discord Nitro with server boosts, which are an entirely separate thing. I actually have a lot of information on this since I did the dirty deed and I paid $5 for Discord Nitro Classic this month. So, hooray, I get to use my weird emojis all around the platform.
Yeah.
But server boosts are a thing that are like kind of just for like they're supplementary to Discord Nitro, the $10 version, or you can buy them yourself.
Yeah, but the thing is if no one boosting is only active so long as someone has Nitro to boost the server. Because if no one on this, because if they lose their Nitro subscription, then the boost goes away, does it not?
Yeah, it does go away. But the thing about boosting
so
and the whole boosting process is it's more built for big community public servers where people are just paying for Nitro for themselves, and they're paying
just in general, for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you don't know Discord, you are probably extremely confused right now, and I am sorry. Anyway, my opinions on Discord Nitro in the end of it all is I don't actually feel like any of the features would be like impossible to live without if you weren't paying for Nitro. I'd say the one thing that's annoying about Discord Nitro's paywall is the file size.
The file size is very small.
Mm-hmm. With Classic, I only get to upload like 50 millibytes at this point, and with $10 Nitro, you get 100, which is still, in my opinion, kind of low and should be
Micah,
raised at some point.
What's a millibyte? I've never heard of a millibyte. Do you mean megabyte? Because there's no such thing as a millibyte. I'm sorry. It's a megabyte.
I don't know computer, okay?
It's pronounced megabyte.
Is the one figuring out all the tech for my new computer. I am not fluent at all in computer. I am fluent in computer and not computer. I'm fluent in video game, and I am fluent in math sometimes if I feel like it. But I am not fluent in computer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't either.
Please say you at least say gigabyte and not gigabyte.
I say gigabyte.
Thank you. So it's the same thing, but with an M.
In the end, I feel like Discord Nitro is just a cool little way that you can support Discord as an independent company, and I'm proud to wear my moniker per se and have my special 27 tag, funny number, for just contributing a little bit to a good company. So it's not really about the perks for me in the end. It's just about, I'm supporting the company. It's just like Patreon, but like for not Patreons. What about you?
Yeah.
So first.
Well, I can't really say much because I haven't been using Discord a lot. Also, I don't have the Nitro thingy. But so yeah.
Cool. Next question.
Okay, next question. This one is by LeCherry. What are your thoughts on rickrolling clones? Examples: distraction dance, together forever, etc. Basically, like, so meme rickrolling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically, what do you think of the memes that are like it? Like stick bugged or distraction dance?
I feel like
what do you think?
I feel like they're cool, but like they're not like they don't feel the same as the rickroll. I feel. Oh my god.
Rickrolling is honestly iconic.
Yes.
Distraction dance comes close. I hate stick bugging.
Stick bugging is so annoying. I literally hate it.
Yeah, I just generally think that they're kind of annoying and just kind of ripping off rickrolling established as incredible.
Yeah,
so.
they're like the memes, I guess you could call them. They're just like getting more annoying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And less like actually funny.
Like, pretty soon it's just going to be a JPEG of a square, and it's going to be, you just got squared, and that's going to be the
Yo, Micah, we should start that. We should totally do that.
Yes! We're just going to send it a cheap square.jpg and say, uh-oh, you just got squared. That would be actually...
We actually should do that for sure. Who's our first victim?
I'll DM it to Nate. I will DM it to Nate after recording this, because let's be honest,
we have just invented a new meme. We are so good.
Yeah. What about you, Matt? What do you think about Rickroll clones.
I mean, yeah, I agree with Shayna. I mean, they're kind of like dumb and not as funny or as good as Rickroll. Like, because if you already have a established meme that serves that specific purpose, then honestly, I don't see a purpose to why like there would be clones to it, because like they're not as cool and they're not really as funny. Some of them are pretty annoying, to be honest. So yeah.
Okay, next question. This one's by Dougish Dub. What would you do actually if people stopped submitting questions?
I would cry and Google questions on the internet,
Yeah,
so that
I
we
was-
can
I
have
was thinking,
questions
like-
to answer on the podcast.
Like Google.
Actually, I advocate to turn it into a podcast about what our life is and about YouTubing and stuff we're doing on YouTube and stuff and music production.
For sure.
Instead of just, yeah. Because there's a lot of untapped potential between the three of us and our guests each week.
For sure.
We all run YouTube channels. Matt is going to be a big audio producer one day. And we're all just kind of here, like, talking like, oh, what's the best meme? And so there's a lot of potential there.
We probably should shift our focus on like more.
We should, yeah, less question based. We could like give a theme for us to talk about each week. Like, what's it like to play a musical instrument? Or
I
stuff like that.
actually really like that idea.
And when the topic gets boring or stale during recording, we shift over
Then
to the
we
question.
answer. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
Like, yeah, like for the talent show episode, we just
Like
talked
that was
about the
good.
talent
Yeah,
show.
that was. I like that. I enjoyed that because.
The main problem with the talent show episode, in my opinion, was that we let it go for too long, and there were some gaps where it could have been cut better. But I'm satisfied, and I really liked how we just talked about that talent show, which was a ton of fun for like 10 minutes. So that was good, and we should do more stuff like that. Like maybe just what it was like to start on YouTube or something like that.
You should definitely do
like,
that.
in a week or so.
Just like just the three of you guys.
We could do that. We don't have any guests, I think, lined up.
Yeah,
We're waiting
no.
on the UCO special. So we could next week we could just entirely be the three of us alone, and we could just talk about what it's like to YouTube.
For sure.
That could be fun. That could be pretty fun.
Yeah, we have. Cool. All right. Next
Yeah.
question.
This one's by Spartarticus. How much pulp do you like in your orange juice?
None.
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 Same. None.
It's gross.
Yeah, pulp
I
is
wanna-
gross.
Not like I want a drink, not a solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different.
Which is
Like,
ironic because you
like
live in
say-
which is ironic, Micah, because you live in the orange state.
It's not. Pulp is the worst, and pulp needs to die out. We need to, like, we're making it juice for a reason. Why is there still pulp?
Yeah, and then
I
like
don't
if you have like
understand the appeal of the pulp.
if you have like a container, it's like all like and there's pulp, it's like all at the bottom and it's like really gross.
Thankfully, my family is a no pulp family, so I have never had to deal with that.
Same.
Unless it's actually pulp, and I've been completely wrong this entire
No,
time.
I drink no pulp orange juice.
Usable
Actually,
thing.
to be honest, I don't really drink orange juice that often. The only time
Yeah, I
I
don't
drink
drink
orange juice
juice.
is either the only time I drink orange juice is
drink
with
orange.
donuts.
Ew.
I drink orange juice with eggs if I make them in the morning, which I
Although
should
to be honest, I
doing
don't eat
more.
breakfast in general, so except for maybe like a breakfast breakfast bar, but you know.
Oh, hey, you're my parents.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
They don't.
Once you stop eating breakfast, it's kind of hard to eat breakfast because then your stomach is so used to not eating breakfast, so that you're like always full in the morning, and it's kind of like weird.
I need food in the morning to like get me up and running. Like I can't even imagine me not having
Unless,
breakfast.
like, there's a threshold. If I wake up at 10:30 or later, there is no breakfast until like noon. But at that point, we're probably already going to be eating lunch or something. So
Yeah.
it all depends on when I wake up. I should be waking up at around 8:30 in the morning to do school earlier and stuff.
Nah.
But no. I wake up at the very least 9:30 every morning because homeschooled gang. So, all right, next question. This one's by LeCherry. What's the prettiest place you've ever been to? Atlanta was beautiful.
Yeah, I was gonna say Alaska. Alaska or Canada.
No, Atlanta.
Alaska or Canada.
You guys have never been to the eastern
I have
hemisphere?
never been farther than North Carolina, okay?
Please,
In my entire
get help. That's actually very concerning. My dude, Indonesia, Bali, Indonesia. That was hands down the prettiest place I've ever been.
I've never been
Hands
to
down.
like. I can't say
Indonesia
that.
is so beautiful, especially Bali.
I was gonna say I'd never been to Asia, but I was born in Asia. I've never been there other than from when I was born. But I plan to go back.
It completely dominates the beautiness of both of your prettiest places.
Well, Canada's pretty. It's like the glaciers, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been to Alaska, so I can't really say. But
Canada is the place I would want to go if I were to travel outside of the U.S.
Yeah.
Going to a foreign country would be extremely worrying and stressful because of the whole other language thing. Maybe not in
most of them know English enough.
Yeah, they speak either French or English.
By.
France is the most I dream to go their place one day. Like, I would love to take a trip to France. Like,
because it's
but
the
it would have
love,
to go
because it's
through...
the love country. So you're
Yeah.
In the city of love.
I went there once,
Wow.
but there was like a riot, and it was really scary. Because there was like a riot, and there were like police everywhere, and like all the
had
stores.
a really bad light on France.
Oh.
Yeah, no, and like all the stores were like closed because like people were throwing rocks at the windows, and it was just scary.
I don't think that's what all the books and TV shows and movies said about France. I don't remember riots in the description.
Yeah, wow. We need to sue every single film company because they have false advertised France. Anyway.
Next question. I have to turn on my phone because it went off. This one's by Spartacus. If you were stranded on an island, what 2 things would you want with you? You guys go first. I have to
A
think
cell
about this.
tower and a boat.
Why would you have a cell tower if you don't even have anything else?
Because a cell tower would enable me to be able to call someone and be like, hey, I'm on my way back. I was stranded on an island, and I have a boat, so I'll sail my way back. And a cell tower.
Not even like your... But you wouldn't have your cell phone with you to do something like that.
Fine.
You would probably...
Here we go. One of those like satellite phone things and
A walkie-talkie?
No, one of them that's like powerful enough to connect via satellite.
Oh.
One
Okay.
of those satellite phone things.
That's
and
legit.
then so that I can like call my parents and be like, hey, by the way, I'm currently stranded on an island, though I have a boat and a satellite phone, so I'll see you in like a couple days. It's really a genius move if you think about it.
Yeah. What about you, Sophia the First / Shayna / whatever you want to be called?
Probably like one of those like electric boats. I don't know what you call them, but like one of the ones that like use the gas. And then the second thing,
I think, is what they're using.
Yeah, the second thing would be like some fuel. Because I can get food and water.
By the way, by boat, I mean like a cruise ship. Because like, who doesn't want to have a cruise ship when they're stranded on an island?
Yeah.
I would probably bring some noise-canceling earphones and
I'm gonna ignore that you called them earphones because, you know, old and stuff.
Headphones!
Wait, headphones or earbuds? Because they're different. Because an earphone is
noise-canceling Bose headphones or something, so I could at least have the pleasure of silence while I'm on a deserted island.
But the deserted island's deserted. Why would there be noise? Also...
Yeah, you're alone.
Environmental stuff. It's my preference. I like complete silence. I wrote an entire paper about this in writing. I'm saying that.
Alright.
Stop giving me that look. I wrote an entire essay about my dream deserted island, and my dream deserted island would have no wildlife or like
so
it would have granite.
So you
like
die?
No noise.
So like the moon.
No.
So like the moon. So you would be more than happy to live on the moon, because moon is space and space is a vacuum. Therefore, meaning there's no sound. Therefore, you wouldn't need the noise canceling headphones. Therefore, because there's also no wildlife, because it's just rock. So.
I would be dead in 15 seconds, but I would enjoy my time on the moon suffocating. So, okay, so seriously, the 2 things I would bring would be probably a giant carton of yogurt and a walkie-talkie.
Why?
Just to eat while I wait to come.
But why
so
yogurt?
I can eat it slowly.
Out of all the things.
Because I'm tired and I'm hungry and I want yogurt.
Yogurt goes bad quickly.
Not unless you get a giant refrigerator.
Well, there's only 2 things, so... And besides, they'd probably, like, bring hot hospital or medic or something on the ride home. So if I ate expired yogurt, it wouldn't matter because they could
Either
help
way,
me
yeah,
probably.
you would, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, as you can tell, I haven't really thought much about deserted island stuff because it's probably not gonna happen.
How do you know, Micah?
Because the world and like I don't know, common sense and physics and things that can happen exist. So it's not really feasible to expect that a desert island situation would actually happen outside of like a fictional story.
Yeah, for sure.
Now excuse me while I grab my recorder with my feet.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Next question. Waffles or pancakes by Lecherry?
Pancakes.
Pancakes.
They're better.
Pancakes.
Waffles.
You can have more flavors with pancakes.
Yeah, you can like
Well,
syrup it and you can berry sauce on it.
Yeah, actually,
Okay,
I
but
do
to be
like,
fair-
I do like pancakes better now.
For waffles, you can do the same thing, but the thing about waffles is they're so thick
Yeah.
and like heavy and hard to eat at times. So I prefer the taste of waffles, but I like what you can do with pancakes more, and how they're less filling. So you can take like 5 of them. I can only bear like 2 waffles. Also, waffles are hard to make if you don't have a waffle maker.
Yeah.
So like,
I'll usually like put some in the toaster.
unless you get like frozen waffles, which always
Those are so
aren't as
good.
good as the real.
But they're so good.
Hey, okay, also take into account I'm gluten-free here, so all my frozen waffles are like...
My brother is, so all of our waffles are also gluten-free, but they're still like really good.
Oh, they're good, but they're not as good as like homemade stuff in my opinion.
True.
I mean,
But
yeah,
nothing is-
obviously.
Yeah.
Nothing is as good as something homemade, except like, I don't know, pasta maybe, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking there. Everything is better homemade. Don't fight it. Next question. This one's by Duggish Dub. Worst video game to movie adaptation.
Wait,
I'm gonna let y'all
video
go
game
first,
to
'cause
movie
I'm gonna-
adaptation?
Video game to movie.
Okay.
For example, the Super Mario Bros. Movie
Yeah.
back in the 90s.
Okay.
I want to say
So,
Sonic.
I'm gonna answer last.
Sonic was like not the best. I was not a fan of
No,
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was about to say that too, but I wholeheartedly agree with Sophia.
I've actually never seen the Sonic movie, so I don't have a preference on that.
Okay, here's
I've
some of the weird things.
I've never really
Sonic-
seen any movie that's been adapted from a video game. But one that comes to mind that I've heard is like really bad is the Need for Speed movie, which the games are really fun.
Objectively, the Super Mario Brothers movie, like from the 90s, is the worst. But I think the Sonic movie gets too much credit.
Yeah.
It's weird. It does the whole alien coming to Earth and learning about Earth things concept.
What?
It's so weird. Yeah,
it's so-
apparently Sonic is from another planet, and there's an owl mama, and it's all insane, and it's like this was.
It's so cringy.
I thought it was the Blue Hedgehog. It's cringe too. He flosses
Yeah.
Oof.
at one point after blowing up a car, and the humor is so odd.
Yeah, it's like a 5-year-old's
Like,
humor.
it feels
Maybe a 5-year-old.
it's not all fart. Most of it isn't fart jokes, but most of it isn't like generally funny either. It's just
Yeah.
like, what am I watching right now?
Yeah.
Moving on to the next question. This one is by Spartarticus. If you had to be stuck with a new first name for the rest of your life, what would you pick? Ollie.
Really?
Really? That's.
I was Ollie Peppers on Discord for like a solid year and a half before deciding to change it. I love the name Ollie. It's just a personal preference.
Can you do an
But
ollie?
Micah's cool too until people mistake it as a Michael, and that gets annoying really quickly. So, what about you guys?
I like my name.
I mean, I hope.
Yeah. I don't really have one, so I'm just gonna say Sophia, cause Sophia the first. So.
I would probably do Max.
I can see a theme here. Y'all are like Sophia,
It's with an S.
Sam, Max,
Oh,
normal things,
yeah.
normal names,
Oh.
and I'm over here like.
And then there's
Ollie.
you.
It's just
It's like, it's really random.
there's me. I'm a random person in general.
Yeah.
When I record myself and make videos, that's actually usually how I am in giant solo situations. So, like, what you see on camera is not uncanny to what you would see if you actually met me in real life, because I'm a very socially nervous person sometimes.
Same.
So. Hey!
Dude, we have the same phone case.
In other words, introverts.
Yo!
Yo!
You have a 6S2? Is that a 6S2?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have, like, the same phone case and everything.
Wow.
That's cool.
They're
Wow,
cool.
it's like we're twins or something funny like that.
Anyway, next question.
Okay.
Before we start up yet another iPhone versus Android debate. That's honestly like a recurring theme.
You are an outnumbered man right now, Matt.
Yes, we have two
Nate,
iPhones. iPhones are better.
Nate is
Fun fact, by the way, we're recording this
Halloween.
No, the day before. The day before.
No, 2 days.
It's the 31st. Yeah, 2 days before Halloween. So I think what we should, even though this is coming out in November, I feel like we should still say what our Halloween costumes are, which I'll go first. I'm an Apple user. So basically what I did was I took...
No.
No.
It was great.
So what I did was I took my phone and what I did was I installed a launcher to look that, which is basically like a home thing. I don't know. iPhone users, you can't relate because you're not cool. Which emulates iOS 14, which is actually really, and it's like really cool and convincing too. The other thing is that I basically installed a virtual machine on my laptop, which is basically a fancy way of saying running an operating system in your already normal operating system. And I installed Windows because, you know, compatibilities with Mac OS and AMD is like, it's the whole thing. So I basically made Windows look like Mac OS. And then, so I like to call it Windows OS X because, like, funny and stuff. And then what I did was I have an HP laptop, which is silver in the back. So what I did was I taped, like, an Apple logo on the back of my laptop. And then I have, like, these garbage, like... Yeah, I have like these garbage like $14 headphones that like sort of resemble Beats. So what I did was I just taped on like the Beats logo on the sides. Obviously, I'm using my normal, cool, super awesome, professional Bose headphones right now. It's like, yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm doing for Halloween. What about you two?
I'm gonna talk more about my Halloween costume in the end when we talk about what we're doing in the future with our project. So what about you, Shayna?
I wanted to be something more fun. But I'm gonna be a Pokemon character with some friends. I'm gonna be, I forget what its name is, but the duck like that explodes when it's stressed. I forget its name. Do you know what I'm talking about, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about, even though I've never played Pokemon, and that's because of the Detective Pikachu movie. Because that was a funny character. Psyduck! That's the name, Psyduck.
Psyduck. Okay, I'm being Psyduck.
So aggressive.
Yeah.
Cool.
How are you gonna do that? Like, are you gonna like make it like a plastic beak or something?
Well, I wanted to be more creative, but like I actually just bought it like a few days ago because I was not prepared. I didn't even know it was this week because it came by so quickly. I was gonna like do something more creative, but my friends were all going in onesies, so I decided to be boring and also go in a onesie. Sorry to my fellow friends who are hearing this.
Yeah. So I'll talk more later about my Halloween costume, but. For now, let's go on to the next question. This one's Violet Cherry. Mexican food, American food, or Mex-American food?
Mex-American.
So like Tex-Mex, I guess, is its technical term.
Yeah, probably like Tex-Mex and stuff.
I mean, yeah. I think I like Tex-Mex the best out of the three that was just listed. Because it's like a little bit of both, you know? Hence the name, obviously. So... yeah, I would say Tex-Mex.
Yeah, same. Also, I really don't like spicy things, and usually like Tex-Mex,
Same.
they're like more mild. It's like more mild.
Well, usually Mexican, yeah.
Hey!
Yeah.
3 of us hate spice.
I have a very, very low spice tolerance.
I know, same. Like, something will like have pepper in it, and I'll be like, spicy.
Yeah, and it won't even, like to a normal person, I say normal very loosely here, they're like, oh, it's not that bad, and then I like smell it, I'm like, yes, it is bad.
Yes. I think that mint is spicy.
I don't even have to try to know how spicy it is.
Yeah, I think that mint is spicy.
Really?
That's like...
oh wow, that's actually even worse than I thought. Mint.
Well, I
guess it's called peppermint for that reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you cross a certain threshold for me, I can't tolerate any spice at all.
Yeah, no.
Which, even though I'm not hating on Mexican food, I like Mexican food. I love a good taco any day. But I prefer American food. I just prefer the way like American food tastes and stuff. Like that's just preference.
Yeah, well, that's true.
I mean, yeah, Mexican food is probably objectively better, but I just prefer American food in
Going
general.
back to the spice comment really quickly, the first time I had a jalapeno was like a year ago, and I thought it was like the spiciest thing I've ever eaten.
I've never had
really
one.
Bad. Dude, a jalapeno was awful.
My friend,
I called it like the devil's tongue or something like that. It was so spicy.
I have a friend who took the Carolina Pepper Challenge recently.
Carolina Reaper. Wow. And he survived?
No.
He's fine.
Wow.
He's fine.
That is
had to drink like 2 glasses
That's
of
some
water
bravery.
Yeah.
If I think a jalapeno is spicy, then I will not stand a microsecond eating a Carolina Reaper.
No, I haven't even had a jalapeno out of fear because I'm just so scared of them. Like I won't even touch it. Cause like I'm afraid if I
like it.
Yeah, I'm like afraid if I touch it and like I like lick my finger, it's gonna like I'm gonna taste it. I'm just like so scared.
Nah, yeah.
Not gonna lie, I have never had jalapenos before, like straight
Yeah,
up.
no.
Next question, and actually last for the night, and this one is the only one that I left in because I had a really interesting question idea that I thought of right a couple minutes before we were recording. Out of me, Matt's, and Nate's channels, what video is your favorite? So, out of our 3 channels, what video that we've made is your favorite?
I already know.
I'm gonna let you guys answer.
I already know. Obviously the View video.
Sir.
Obviously. It's a masterpiece. If you haven't watched it already, you need to watch it. Stream it on Spotify. Yeah.
Stream it on Spotify more because then Matt will actually be able to make money from it. So.
Yeah. Monetization. Let's go.
Oh yeah, sellouts. What about you, Matt? What's your favorite video?
Obviously, it has to be ViewBots because, like, I'm sorry.
Okay, but can you say something else? Because we did spend like 2 weeks intensively making that together.
After that, I'm sorry, I didn't really spend much research. Yeah, try that again. Spend much time on any of our channels that much. Like that's like the most notable one that I remember.
Yeah, it's our biggest collaboration that we've done.
Yeah.
I have a couple that I really, really like. I really like, Nate's. This is probably kind of biased, but I really like Nate's half-hour theory on my lore videos.
Nice.
Like that was.
You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, my favorite one, because if I can't say ViewBots, would be the talent show on Nate's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the talent show was great.
I also liked.
I sunk my entire life into that. Like that was a full week editing. But
I also liked his like Christmas special things. The Sprite cranberry, the eating raw cookie dough. That was fun.
Yeah. The Christmas videos were pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sprite cranberry is a classic. My Christmas videos are flops that nobody has seen.
Actually, I have a notification on my phone of one of your videos that you just posted. Yeah. Library Squared.
Oh yeah, Library 2 came out today. I gave a square symbol to it because that's more interesting. So, but yeah, that came out today. But there's a couple. The Among Us collab we did really recently was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was really fun.
And I really liked.
Oh, speaking of which, Among Us but in Minecraft. We need to make a video on that.
That could be cool if we knew how to mod it. Also, I probably wouldn't make a perspective on it since personally I'm trying to move my channel a little bit away from gaming.
Yeah,
like,
which is fine.
Yeah, I just do gaming like if I'm either uninspired or if I want to do something like with a friend or something. I don't really do like gaming videos as my priority.
Yeah, but yeah, for sure we need to play the Minecraft Among Us version to see how it is. I played it with I played it with Nate and 2 others, and it was pretty fun. But it's not as fun if there's only 4 people, which, you know, I feel like normal Among Us is like that too, so. Yeah,
the Among Us collab was great. The Homegrown Bed Wars collab still holds up, and I really like that one.
Yeah, that was pretty cool too.
You know, where we played Bed Wars in your server. That was a lot of fun. I think an underrated gem on, out of my gaming videos personally, is the Bridges video that I did with Nate. That's actually really solid.
That was pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, but I really like Nate Sands finds his child videos.
Oh, yeah.
And those
Oh
are
my.
just. I like the Celeste collab you and me did together. That was good. But I think my all-time favorite video that any of our channel's videos has ever done probably has to be ViewBots. ViewBots.
The only one that
ViewBots
comes close is the talent show. That's the
Yeah,
only
but
one that
ViewBots
comes
is
very
elite.
close to it.
ViewBots is for the elite. I'm still very proud of
I am
the editing I did for that.
Dude, the backing track was stupidly good. Like, how did I make that?
You need to release the backing track as a solo.
Yeah, I really should just do the instrument. Yeah, I guess I'll get into that. I have it.
And if you do it, the more content that you get to upload to your channel.
It's true.
You upload like once every eon.
Yeah. All right. Is that all the questions?
That's all the questions, which means it's time for
future events.
What are we doing in videos?
Okay.
Shayna, you want to go first?
Shayna, any future events for us to look out for?
No.
Oh wait, you don't have a YouTube
No.
channel or something like that.
I don't have a
That's
YouTube channel.
fair. What about you, Matt?
I'm making the Ween of Hollow album, aka the Halloween season.
Will it be done by Halloween?
Hopefully. Yeah.
Nice.
By the time this podcast episode comes out, it'll definitely be released because I am definitely striving for it to be released like tomorrow afternoon, maybe evening. So the day right before Halloween.
Nice.
Oh, it's done?
For the most part, I'm working on. There's one song that's in it called "A Monster." It's like it literally is a monster to make because it's like because first of all, it's featuring Spartacus and Technate, and if you know them,
Ooh.
they're pretty hard to work with. So, but they're so talented. But they're very talented, so I have to use them. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you should have Banana Joe in one of them. She can sing.
I mean, I needed, because the other thing was when I put out like, oh, by the way, does anyone want to do the song, where I'm making a song, it's like a serious song, blah, blah, blah. Only like 2 people asked, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you were asking for rapping, right?
Yeah, well, no, I already knew that I was going to ask Nate for the rapping part. I just needed a singer for one of them, but nobody offered except for 2 people. So sad. I was like, what do I do? Why has my friends abandoned me? But yeah, so definitely look out for the Halloween season album coming out on my YouTube channel. Spotify will be postponed for 2021 October because you know how release dates, and it'd be really awkward for it to come out in November, the week after Halloween. So yada yada yada, technical stuff. So yeah, but YouTube will come out. I'm confident it'll come out tomorrow, and if not, the morning of Halloween.
Me, I'm back, baby. I'm making videos again. I just dropped 2 yesterday and a couple days ago, so I'm finally in the groove of making videos again. That chess video that I teased in episode 1 will hopefully be coming out this week. I have, hopefully if it goes through because the recording was a little rough, a Skywars collab with AAR0123, and biggest of all, which is going to be out by now, probably by the time you're hearing this, a Halloween video. I literally dress up as nothing because I'm not trick-or-treating, I'm not going to any parties, I'm not doing anything for spooky season this year. So I'm making a Halloween video that I'm literally
You want to know what the coolest costume would be? If you took like one of those like black bodysuit things that like covers your entire body and then paint it with like black 2.0 so that like light literally can't reflect off of it, so it's literally like a black hole. Like that would be such a sick costume to have.
That'd be scary.
That would be so dope.
Yeah, but it would be a chore to wear. It would be an absolute chore to be wearing this on like blue man.
No, it's like
it'd be hard to breathe.
It's literally black. It's like it's the blackest thing on the planet. Like nothing can absorb light better than black. It's either 2.0 or 3.0. But yeah, that's like literally if you want to be a void or nothing, as Micah says.
Yeah, although the video on my Halloween, I'm not dressing up as nothing per se.
You're literally just not dressing up.
No, I'm literally dressing up as nothing. So it's a funny gag I'm planning.
If you want to understand more about that, I guess you'll have to watch the video when it comes out. Hopefully it'll come out before Halloween, because that would be preferable.
On Halloween. I'm going to put it out on Halloween. I don't release more than 1 video in the span of 2 days.
That makes sense.
I usually wait 48 hours and then put out another one if it's ready.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then wait 48 hours for analytics stuff because people don't watch it if I consistently upload every day. So
Yeah.
other than that, I think that is it for what we're doing in our videos and stuff. So thank you all for watching or listening or whatever to the View BotCast. This episode was a ton of fun. Thank you so much to Sophia the First for joining us. Now, Sophia the First, if you've listened to any of our episodes, which hopefully you have, you know how this goes. Let's sing View Bot together. It's funny.
View bots. Micah uses View bots if you don't know, so I will spell it out to you very, very, very slow. He uses them like he's got a disease, but I'm not talking about the Rona, if you know what I mean. So if I state the obvious, you will see. He uses View bots like a view machine. I've got a list of proof that I need, so let's look at them together, shall we? Number 1, View. What?
Matt! Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Is that it? That was fun. Have you stopped recording, Shayna?